So, you need a job while studying at uni. Now what? My name is Aakanksha and I'm an international student studying Masters of Professional Accounting and a host of I'm at Curtin, Now What? Today we're chatting with Recruit Curtin, the go-to team on campus for all things jobs. They help us find casual jobs, internships, and graduate roles, and they have got plenty of tips to share.
A lot of students want or need work while studying, and it's really doable. I would say it's all about balance, so make sure you plan ahead and know your limits. Find work that fits around your studies.
Okay, so let's dive in. How does a student find a job here in Australia?
That's a great question. So we have a few different avenues that will be useful. I think the most important one is Curtin Uni Hub. So Curtin Uni Hub is a great place for you to find a casual job, part-time jobs, or even graduate roles, as internal staff and also external employers have access to that one. If you're looking for specific internships, vacation programs, or graduate programs, what I would suggest is having a look on Prospel or Grad Connections as their student-specific jobs boards. Any other additional part-time or casual roles, you can also have a look onto Seek and Indeed. Otherwise, you can also apply directly through company websites. They have a large range of talent pools for food and retail opportunities.
That's amazing. I would love to share with you that I started my first job here in Australia in Curtin last year through UniHub. It was really easy to navigate and super student friendly. Once we get the job, how do we navigate the aspects of it and also the time management?
I'm so glad you said that because it's really great to hear a personal success story from one of our students. So, what I think is most important is prioritization. So, how I like to prioritize my schedule is by using a weekly planner. Within your weekly planner, what you can do is note down your class times, your study times, your work schedule, as well as most importantly, when you need some rest. So, it's really important not to overdo it and to make sure that you only start off small in regards to your working hours. If you feel comfortable with those working hours, you can always come back to that one and readjust as you need.
That's really good advice. But I think everyone needs that one friend who says, go back to sleep when you're trying to do everything, all things at once.
Yeah, I agree. It's super important.
Yeah.
I think, at the top of your priority list, it should be your grades as well as your well-being. So if you ever find that it's affecting your health, your well-being, and your grades might be slipping, make sure that you reassess that one and focus on what's important to you.
Let's say we found a job ad. How do we go ahead with it?
All right, so for a cover letter, it's important to keep it short and tailored. You need to always mention the job that you're applying for, keeping in mind what experience aligns with the role, as well as making sure you note your enthusiasm in your cover letter. It's also really important not to copy and paste any cover letters. You need to tailor that one specific to the job that you're applying for.
And what about resume?
Yeah, so your resume is a little bit more extensive than your cover letter in that you need to be a bit more specific in your work experience. So you might think things like participating in a group project, volunteering, or any leadership roles aren't very important because it's not specific paid work, right? But it is. Within that work experience, what you can do is highlight your transferable skills. That includes things like time management, collaboration, and communication. Make sure that you include that all in your resume.
Do you have any hot tips for interviews?
Yeah, sure. So interview, I think, might be the most difficult part of the process. So to prepare yourself, you just need to research the organization, have a few examples to show your previous work experience and skills, as well as practicing answering the questions out loud. And don't forget to have a good time and smile within the interview.
Love that. And if someone needs help with the applications?
Yeah, so you can definitely have a chat with the careers team. So what they do is employability workshops, career conversations, and resume reviews. If you have a chat with a career development consultant, they can sit down with you and give you some tips on your resume and your cover letter, as well as reviewing your LinkedIn profile. Plus, all students have access to VMark. It's perfect if you're short on time and need access to quick on-demand AI feedback.
And remember, it's not just about getting the job. It's about getting the one that fits right for you. Start small, stay balanced, and make the most out of the support available. If you want an example of an in-depth job application in Australia, then don't forget to watch our latest episode of I'm at Curtin, Now What? See you there!